Serendipity is a streamlined web app that offers deals on shared experiences catering to millennials' interests. A deal is exciting, something that is earned since it has an implied scarcity. Comparatively, a discount, coupon, or sale is business as usual and can even have a negative connotation of being lower quality or inferior. Just as millennials value deals over discounts, they also value experiences over objects. According to the Harris study, approximately 3 out of every 4 millennials prefer to spend on experiences rather than possessions. Additionally, following the research of Professor Iyengar at the Columbia Business School, millennials are easily overwhelmed by an excess of choices, which can lower their willingness to commit to purchasing goods by a surprising factor of 10. Despite millennials placing high value on deals, traditional coupon aggregators do not excel at catering to their preferences or psychological biases, proverbially leaving deals on the table. These retail discount providers overload users with many disparate deals at once. For example, they show discounts on Chinese food, next to eyelash extensions, next to a trip to Niagara Falls. They also flood users' inboxes with a similar shotgun approach of presenting numerous different deals at once, which would only stifle millennials and make it difficult to focus on any particular coupon. Serendipity differentiates itself by offering reasonably priced experiences that satisfy each of our users' individual interests. To focus on quality, we use cutting-edge machine learning on users' transaction histories to only show users the deals that are most relevant to their individual interests. To showcase these deals as individual, unique experiences, we employ a Tinder-like UI such that users are presented with one deal at a time. Each deal warrants careful consideration. Once a user is presented a certain deal and chooses to view the next, she will not be able to return to it again. To use our platform, each user begins by going through our authentication system to ensure that they're only shown new offers personalized for them. The platform allows the user to browse between the 4 categories, depending on the type of experience the user is looking for. Let's look at food. We're shown only one offer at a time. We can either move forward with buying or abort, moving on to the next offer, knowing that we won't be shown the same deal twice. Once we find an appealing offer, we can click the buy button to be redirected to the payment gateway. Now I've locked into a great offer for my afternoon.
Hi, I'm Rohit. I'm going to take you through the technology stack and the system design that we've incorporated for the development of the web app Serendipity. As you can see, Serendipity runs on a serverless model where the front end is separated from the back end. The backend logic is implemented on AWS Lambda functions. All the static front-end files like HTML, CSS, etc. are stored in S3 buckets. The user transaction history and the coupon datasets that we utilize in our web application are also stored in a separate S3 buckets. These datasets are used to run complex machine learning algorithms on AWS Spark that is deployed on AWS EMR clusters. The recommendations computed by these clusters are dumped in a AWS DynamoDB database. The user actions on the front ends are recorded and put back into a separate DynamoDB database. The AWS Lambda triggers AWS EMR clusters periodically to run a cron job, where the most recent user actions along with the previous user history are utilized to update the user recommendations. The new user recommendations are now used instead of the old recommendations. Thus, we create a dynamic recommendation system by taking into account of the previous user history as well as the most recent ones. The user can also subscribe to email notifications, which are triggered by AWS SNS services. Thank you.